Hey guys, Patty from Patty's Crafty Spot, and I just wanted to share with you, considering today is World Card Making Day. Some of you may or may not know, in the past, I have been on many different design teams, and when I first got started in all this crazy craftiness, I was doing cards. So I've been on several different design teams, and I do have a collection of some of my cards that I had kept through the years. Most of this stuff here, I'm not really sure where these images come. If necessary, I can always go back on my blog where I had originally posted all this stuff. But I just wanted to share with you real quick, considering it was World Card Making Day, some of the cards I made. So here is one, and this one I'm pretty certain is Simply Betty stamps. I was on that design team for a while, and there was very gothic-y type images. So this is one I had made. I also did some stitching around the edging. And it is also very popped up layered. You can kind of see. These are somewhat warped because this has been years ago that I did them. But easel cards were also a big favorite of mine. So that was one of the ones I used to do a lot. So there's him. Here's a little Christmas one. And again, another easel card. And then this little grumpy guy. And I used lots of different embellishments and everything. So there's these nice little resin type filigree pieces on there. And then some trim and some bling and things like that. And again, another easel card. And then here's one. This one here is a shaker card. It's got some leaves in it. You can kind of see the leaves and then some fabric flowers on it. And it just opened up. It's that one. Most of the stuff I did color, it was colored with Copics. So then this cute little guy, this was a paper piecing one. And I believe this paper piecing is Precious Piecings by Lisa. That one. And then here is a little Tear Bear one, and that is from the Berry Scrap. Little paw prints, a cute little panda bear. And I always used a lot of mulberry flowers too. And these ones too, it's probably not going to show, but I did cover them over with stickles. Yeah, let's see, this one here, really cute. This is another Simply Betty. And this one I put this frilly little lace stuff all around it. And then this one actually went at a diagonal in it. Oops, it's kind of like that. You can see it. But this one went at a diagonal. I thought that was pretty cool. And then little spider brads on the bottom. And then over here, this cute little guy. And I had colored him, and then I added some glossy accents on his glasses. So his glasses, if you feel them, are kind of smooth. And I believe this was, I was on Southern Girls for a while too, and I believe that image came from somebody there. And then we used to have a lot of different sponsors and stuff that would sponsor for the week, and then people could get win a digi stamp. And I believe that, this is possibly one of them, but that was when I was on the Southern Girls, and that was from another country. I don't even remember. And another paper piecing with these cute little birdies. And it popped up. And you can see the dimension on it. They're all layered with pop dots and stuff. And I believe this, I'm trying to think who this was. I can't remember. It's, I'm not sure. I don't remember who this was. Possibly it was the Berry Scrap based on the shapes of the heads. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Or it even could have been Treasure Box Designs. But anyway, that little cute one there. And this one here I know is also Precious Piecings. So lots and lots of layers on this little guy. You can see all the layers on that card. And again, another easel card. Stands up. And of course all kinds of pretty sunflowers, because sunflowers is one of my favorite. And this guy here is also Precious Piecings. little Halloween card, which is suited for this time of the year. And one of the things when I was doing the cards and stuff, a lot of the cards when I'd make them didn't have a back. So it was a little secret tip. And then another one, another Halloween one. This cute little guy. You can see all the layers on him. They're all popped up. And this one here I know is also a Southern Girl. So this was an acetate window. And the image had the little kids on here. So I colored them in layers. So there's separate layers. So the head's a layer, the tire's a layer, the background's a layer. They're all pop dotted. And I wanted to make it look like they were actually swinging. So I backed them to acetate, which is kind of ironic, the fact that doing a lot of acetate windows and stuff like that these days is kind of trending, and I did this years and years ago, so it was kind of cool. So the way the card would stand, I also cut out little pieces of grass, and then that's what would help hold the card up. And then the little tree branch where the swings are hanging. So that was kind of cool. I kind of thought that was very unique at the time when I had made that card. I was very proud of that one. And another Simply Betty. And let's see. This one here, I believe, is also Precious Piecings. So this is like a little boy card, happy birthday card, and a little little quad on the front. And then I used some, shoot, I can't think of that stuff. Flower Soft, I think it was, for my dirt on there. And it opened up. And then I had made, to go with it at the time, was a matching little tag for that one. And I believe this one was also a Southern Girl. And does it open? No, it doesn't open, but this is when I was doing stitching. So you can see I have the stitching all around here. And I actually, fun fact, broke about 3 sewing machines trying to learn to stitch paper. And I never could. And these were brand new machines, a couple of them, and I kept breaking them. So I literally made myself a template out of like some heavy plastic that I measured very methodically and made it so I could just put this on a 6x6 card. I put it over it, and then I literally punched all the way around and made I hand stitched it after. Because I just couldn't sew, and I really loved the look of the sewing on it. And then this right here, this is a Magnolia image, and I don't remember who that was for. But again, some lace and some mulberry flowers. And then this one here, also too, I was kind of very proud of. This one was a little tooth fairy one. And what I did was I made it an easel card, but I also made it where there was a little box that opened up, and it's all held by magnets, and you could actually place a little tooth in there if you actually had a tooth for somebody and you wanted to kind of make a special card, and then it just magnetized back down. And I thought that was cute, like a little tooth box. And then she's got stickles and stuff all over her wings. But yeah, I thought this one was really cute. I was proud of that one. There was a few cards that I had made in the past that I was kind of proud of that I did. So, and then a lot of it was boxes, so I would make little boxes. And then this one I did in the shape of a seashell for the mermaid, which ironically now again, mermaids are very popular. And it would stand up like this. And lots of glittered paper on it. And then she was all colored, and then stickles and everything on here. I also glued little seashells on. So that was her. I don't remember what that image is from either. You're talking like years and years ago. I think like 2011 or so was one of the dated on a graduation card. I didn't pull that one out because that one was not one of the best. And then this one here, this one has a wood embellishment of a butterfly. And then I layered around all this. I think this might have been a project for the berry scrap when I was on that design team. And then it, again, an easel card. So the brads keep the card up. And not sure where that came from. And then I distressed all the edges of the card and I had inked it. So there's that one. This is another one I thought came out really pretty. And then this one here is the box, and it's got some stitching on it. You can see that. And then little butterflies flying up to the closure. I used a lot of Velcro too for the closures. And this is also a Simply Betty. And this one does a few things. So it's an easel card, just like that. And then I also have it opens up like this. Does it do anything else? No. And then up here, this little clip comes off. And then it opens up too. And the butterflies that fly up. Oh, maybe it doesn't come off. And then as you can see, I did a lot of stitching all the way around that card. And again, that was with my little template I created. And I actually just came across that the other day too, which I thought was kind of funny. I hadn't seen that in a while. And let's see, here's this one. So this one here, some paper or lace with the punch and some flowers. And this is also another magnolia. And then goes up like this. And again, I did all the stitching around it. At one point, I even had a little stamp with my name on it. Yeah, let's see what this was. Oh, this one's another Simply Betty. Cute little image. Lots of bling and stuff on this one. The flower is all stippled as well. And again, an easel card. This bottom. Like that. Funny thing is, I don't really do a whole lot of cards these days, but back in the day. And this is also a Precious Piecings one, so it has a matching envelope. And another easel card. Lots of layers. You can see the layers on that. And we're getting almost to the end. Here's one. It's all sealed up, but that one I believe is another Southern Girls card. And I did lots of layers and popped them up on the little tree there. And then this one here, this is a Simply Betty one. So this one goes, let's see, so this one's the shape of a butterfly, and then it's also an easel card, so it just pops up like this. Really cute. And I think like this butterfly, I actually think I found an image online of the butterfly shape, and I just cut it out. I printed it and then just cut it out, and then I went ahead and did it so it could be an easel card. It was a while, but I'm pretty certain that that's what that one was. That's how I got the butterfly shape. And then another magnolia card. Lots of bling. This one. Now, a lot depended on how much time I had when I made these cards. When I had to put up my design team post, So some of them were either done hours before, or some I actually had some time to think about it. But in most cases, most of my stuff was kind of on the spot with the deadline of a couple hours to my post. And I always managed to get my posts up on time. I never missed a deadline date on those. And this cute little old couple. Yeah, let's see. Here's a cute little Easter kids one. And this one has, oh, let's see, it was pattern paper. So the little eggs, so I fussy cut out all the little eggs and then put them on top of the pattern paper that matched underneath. And Happy Easter. And then I also did the same thing, if you can see it, the eggs right here on the pattern paper. I did the same thing, fussy cut those out again, and then that's what kept my card from collapsing down. And Happy Easter stickers on it. And I only have two more to share with you. So this one here, this was one of the favorites of mine that I made. Another Simply Betty, and then the bottom. And lots of stitching on this card, and then I layered these pieces all wonky in different shapes. But this was a favorite. Just like that. And then I had made a matching envelope again, doing the same thing. And then this card here is another one. This was made with spellbinders in lots of layers, so the shaker element on the front. And then it's a little lace colored butterfly underneath that I actually probably colored with markers to match the paper color, because I have a bunch of these still to this day. They're just white, and I just colored them with ink as I needed them. You can see that. And then pops up, and then little base bottom there with the spellbinder dies to add a lot of dimension to that. And I actually made a lot of cards like this. I made even several wedding cards, because the nice thing with the circle die that has the scallop edging with the spellbinders was, as you stack them up, you could actually make it look like a cake. And I actually was custom requested and made a bunch of cards that made it look like a little cake on it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these cards. These are from my past, and thank you for stopping by. And I figured it would be the perfect thing to share on National Card Making Day. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy crafting. Bye.